Welcome back to the channel. Back to do free live updates. One question, one card for one subscription. Probably won't be on very long. It was Tits Out Tuesday. Is it still Tits Out Tuesday? It's still Tits Out Tuesday. My computer froze. Click to the Matrix. Hey, Dollface. Welcome back to the channel. How are you? I've been gone for a few days. It's been nice. Yes, rainbow unicorn. I was like dreaming about putting a rainbow in my hair today. And I was like, no. Can't get out the bleach. I'm going through a mental hair illness therapy. Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I felt that way too, which is why I took a little break yesterday from just everything. Hey, Joshy, welcome to the channel. How are you? Yesterday, I just, melted into a big green puddle on the floor that had to mop me up. Well, hey there, precious. What you doing, little fairy one? Yeah? Something like that, yes. I actually did extra work for Nickelodeon. I really enjoyed it too, and I really miss doing film and musical theater. I don't know that I'd want to go back to Nickelodeon though. I went to Clarissa's prom. I'm in several of those episodes on Clarissa Explains It All. I also did extra work for that show 15 and some other stuff that I can't even remember. I don't know. It would be so weird to go back to Nickelodeon. Me too. I'll post a screenshot of it tomorrow. I forget what episodes I was on, but I know I was definitely at Clarissa's prom. I also did extra work in the movie Matinee with John Goodman. I was just a little kid, though. He apologized. Oh, good, Ladybug. So, Joshy, yes, I can get you a free energy update about that. Somewhere in there, I'm in Edward Scissorhands as an extra. But once again, I'm just a real little kid. I couldn't even tell you what scenes. It's been so long since I've watched either movie. But I won't forget being on Clarissa Explains It All and being at her prom. Not everybody can say that. So, Joshy, it's good news coming for you in March. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now. It's Tits Out Tuesday, and we're going to have some fun while Tuesday lasts. No, I didn't really get to see Johnny. I didn't even really realize what was going on. You know, back then, he wasn't really who he was today, in my opinion. I mean, always an incredible actor and musician. So yes, wonderful things are coming for you, Joshi, in this 10 of Cups. So, you know, pick the one you want to go cloud gazing with and go for it. I know every time I get that card, I'm like, oh, yes. Let's go cloud gazing for penis-shaped clouds for fun. Who's next? Today I've just been protecting my energy and neutral. See, and that's so important, Dollface. Like, that's so important. And I felt that way yesterday. It's always pretty difficult for me to sometimes process my own grief. And so I have to just jump right into all those nurturing things that, you know, the weather was a drag. Today was much more beautiful, though. It's going to freeze tonight, which that's going to make my apple tree happy. Who's next? But conflict, like, I don't know, like, what if Nickelodeon wanted me to go back as, like, someone's mom? That would be weird. You know, like, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine being on Nickelodeon. I mean, I guess I could if they paid well. I just don't know that I'd want to move back to Florida to work in Orlando for them. Was it fun while filming? Yeah, it was fun. But there are some issues that make me not want to. Probably I you know, stopped working for them because there were just some issues I was uncomfortable with. I would have probably gone back, but after the experience I had on the set at 15, was it 15? Wait, let me think. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It was Welcome Freshman. Welcome Freshman. After the experience I had on Welcome Freshman on Nickelodeon, I just didn't feel comfortable going back to it. Like, it didn't feel as safe as I felt I should have felt as a little kid. And, you know, I just wanted to go back to the theater, and my dog Ruby is barking. So she's probably just barking so that I'll go in there and get her fat fairy ass off the couch. I'll be right back. Ruby. Okay. She wasn't going to stop barking until I went in there and picked her up and took her off the couch because she didn't have her steps. Her legs are only like this thing. She's only like 8 inches tall and 12 inches wide. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Lady Ruby Doo, kind of like Scooby Doo, needed some help. Who's next? Ladybug, I'm so glad he apologized. How does he feel about you? Let's see what you need to know about that, Ladybug. I don't know if you're still there, dear, but maybe you'll come back. This person might want to be having some cheesecake with you. Maybe they want to even eat it off you. But definitely want to be sharing something special with you. They're feeling really good about you. They feel that, they want to kind of just make things better, make it up to you, make you feel good about yourself, because it will make them feel better about themselves as your friend, your lover, your partner. Whatever you guys decide to do is up to you, Ladybug. So who's next? I'm doing good, Infinity. How are you doing? Dollface. Confly, what should I put on a t-shirt now? Please do tell. Dollface, huge energy update for you and Eric. Let's see what you need to know about that right now, Dollface. Thank you for your patience. So I went to rescue Ruby from her demise. I bet you that this person in their energy vortex has been feeling whatever it is that you're doing today or have been doing for yourself with your energy and nurturing yourself. Because they're really seeing you as this beautiful empress in their thoughts, in their imagination. They're wondering what it might even be like to just be, hanging out with you in some kind of serene environment, meditating, relaxing, thinking about you in a pretty dress on a spring day. I hope somehow that helps. So try to stay in that energy, because whatever it is, I feel will draw this person closer to you, especially if they're around you in your vortex. Hey, Alex, welcome back to the channel. I'm good, and I'm having a good hair day. How are you, sweetheart? Cottonfly, I have a question. Anthony might understand to treat me better. We got into an argument yesterday about how he doesn't help me. I don't know if he actually understands or maybe not. Help you. Did you define the help that you need? You need help cleaning around the house? And he was a baby man about it? Sorry, gentlemen. I'm just asking because, I'm one of those people that I'll just naturally pick up after everybody. I'm like the mama bear. I just can't stand arguing. I can't stand confrontation. I can't stand conflict. And I'll just do whatever to go with the flow if I can. I mean, I have my boundaries. But let's see what Anthony, let's see if he understood what you were. So, understand to treat you better. So, I have Anthony. Okay, this is to play a mom, but you could. Yeah, I would love to be a mom, Cottonfly. Leave your applications with Cottonfly, y'all. Okay, Cottonfly, let's get into what you need to know about Anthony and if he understands you, babe. Spirit, what does Cottonfly need to know right now about Anthony understanding her? So, yeah, he feels he understands you, but he wants to be practical. And he's trying to think about how to be practical, because he really does want to be big daddy energy. He's hoping in this tower energy that you guys can rebuild whatever it is that's wrong, make it right. Okay? Offer you a nice cup of love. So I think you guys will work through it. I feel like Spirit's saying you will. I feel like it is saying he understands you. He does. But he wants to be practical about understanding. Maybe you need to reiterate or something. I mean, wands are about communication. Thankfully you guys are communicating. And you're communicating about what you need and what you want. And that's very important. Whether you're just roommates, friends, husband, wife, lovers, partners, whatever. Just hanging out on YouTube. Okay, let's see who's next. Infinity. I think you did, Ladybug. Yours is back. Go ahead and back up a little bit. You were first. Would it affect my friendship in any way with AS if I told him I want physical intimacy with him now? We're friends. We connect well, and there's chemistry already. Let's see what you need to know about that, Infinity. Faith Elizabeth, hi, welcome to the channel. That would be great. Just if you guys want a free live energy update, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the description for the contest to win a free in-depth love reading. But yes, Elizabeth, please put your questions in the chat, y'all. So Infinity, I think that this person might want to steal a night away with you in this Seven of Swords. I know a lot of people want to say this is like a sneaky card. This person might have to, get sneaky or something so they can have the privacy they might want with you. You don't want to hurt him. He's younger than you and a virgin. I don't want to lose him as a friend. I don't think he's actively looking for a relationship with anyone, too. He's quiet in his own space, but I don't know if he would like that if I offered that. Well, it's just something you're going to have to find out. Spirit says that, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. It's up to you what you want. If you know what you want, then go for it. If you don't know what you want, and it's going to trigger you, then don't do it. Okay, Infinity? Just have fun. Okay? I feel like Spirit's just saying have fun, You're welcome, Cottonfly. Okay, what's your dating question, Faith? And Alex, do you have a question? Alex, I'm so glad. I hope the reading helped. I really do. I want to help as many people as I can. And the dog is thirsty, so I better help the dog. I'll be right back, y'all. Faith, I'm talking with a new guy online through a dating app. I'm planning to go out with him soon. How will the date go, and will he like me? Well, Faith, how do you want the date to go? And of course he will like you. Let's see what you need to know about this person. I don't always need cards and tools, by the way. So this person doesn't really know what they want in general. They're kind of just looking around at what their options are in this Seven of Wands. And Spirit's telling you, you don't have to be anybody's option, okay? It's really up to you, though. Their energy is going to be practical, honest, passionate. They might even be a good communicator. So just keep me updated. I do think they're going to like you a lot. Come on, who wouldn't? So just keep me updated, okay? Alex, what would happen if I went to see Dion at his work? Alex, hey, and you were right about that movie date. Oh, cool. Awesome. I'm glad that I was able to help with that. Sometimes when I see things, I'll bring them up, even if they're not asked. I hope that's okay. Cup of tea. Infinity, I just don't want to hurt his feelings and lose him as a friend. Wait, you don't want to hurt his feelings and lose him as a friend because you want to fuck his brains out? Pardon my French. Come on. I think that you should really take the time to just tell this person what you want, and that you won't have to worry about hurting this person's feelings, because they're going to find the sense of humor in it, and they're going to want to express that to you. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right guy, whether they're a virgin or not. Okay? Just telling you. Just have fun and relax. Okay? That's what you were sitting here to have. If you start worrying about, am I going to hurt his feelings? Am I going to... Yeah, then you're going to create that. And you're going to feed that energy. And then what? You know, this person has no free will in your vortex. Just have fun. Honey, I understand that you care about him. Okay? I understand that you care about this person. I understand that. If you think that anybody in this chat hasn't ever been through that where they cared about something, you're wrong. Okay? But you're coming into a chat and asking tarot cards something that you really need to be asking this person. I've already told you that they would have so much fun, you know, hanging out with you. And it's like, it's not even good enough. You can't give it to yourself. They're not going to give it to you. Okay? You have a lot of luck in this situation, and I've been spending like the last 21 minutes talking to you about it in and out of these comments. You're just going to have fun. If you feel in your inner compass in yourself that you're going to ruin it by opening your mouth about it, then don't do it. Don't say it. Don't dare. Okay? Because it's obviously triggering you so much that you just can't follow your inner compass on it. So if it doesn't feel yummy and it doesn't feel right, why go further? Why make it any harder than it already is? It obviously is something that's been weighing on your feelings and emotions, you know, and you come to me to ask you this question, and Spirit's telling you, have fun, relax. This could be a great experience for you both. So don't freak out, because that's not going to make it any easier. Hey, Nisha. I hope you're doing well. How are you? How's the baby? It's good seeing you too, honey. John Vivo, Spring Equinox Spring for you. Hey, Ariana, welcome back to the channel. Infinity, I don't know if you're still there, but, you know, you're going to follow that inner compass. I'm just one of these people. Fuck it. Part of my French YouTube. I'll tell you how I feel. I'm so blunt, and my friends appreciate it. And I don't sit around going, "Hey, am I gonna hurt your feelings?" Oh my god. No, I'm just not that kind of person. I just can't, because if I hurt somebody's feelings, it's not going to be intentional. It's going to be to make sure that, you know, first of all, if I'm going to be blunt, let me put it that way. It's never going to be to hurt somebody. It's always going to be to get my point across at a situation, you know, that I feel I need to express. Because not everybody can be told the truth by the people they know, and not everybody can be told the truth by people they do know. Everybody's different. But knowing that everybody's different, you know, it's like each person that comes in with a situation like that, it's going to be different for everyone. I mean, I think that just because you tell someone that you want to have sex with them, you know, I don't see. I mean, if things are pretty good between two people, I mean, I just don't see how you would lose a friend just because you say that to someone, like you're sexually attracted to them. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I guess a lot of people have certain hangups that I don't have, like ghosting, things like that. Hangups about, if I say this, are they not going to like me? Like, I just don't fucking care. Okay, because I know that I'm the majestic ass queen of my reality. I know that sounds totally rude or whatever, but there's so many other things that are so much more important, like having fun and relaxing, because life is short. Life is just too short to mangle your own mind and make it more difficult for yourself just because of what you want. You wouldn't desire it if it wasn't already meant to be yours. So the baby's great. Okay, good. I'm good. I am good. I'm always great. What will spring equinox bring for you, John B? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. I feel Spirit saying that card. This card. Lovers card. You might find yourself thinking, judging, making choices about your love affairs, your love life, the affairs that you want to get into. More loving choices for yourself and others, John B. I hope that helps, John B. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. Would I do an 18 plus read? Well, I always put that these lives are not made for children, so I have almost 900 subs now. Wow. Does Gemini have female friends? Nisha, who cares? I'm just trying to tell you, girl. Look, ladies, everybody needs friends. Whether you're married, dating, just having sex, just boyfriend, girlfriend, engaged, whatever. Everybody needs friends. And whether they're female or male, I just wish people could just stop getting so hung up on, well, once you get in a relationship, you can't have any friends. You can't talk to anybody. You can't text anybody. It's like so entrusting. Same with people who are married. Like, I'll go to parties and everybody's married and I'm just standing there going, do I have Bucky written on my face or something? Do I have the dunce hat on? And people become so antisocial and cold when they get partnered up, when they get hooked up, and when they get married. It's real weird. Like, my friends, I'm getting married. Okay, I'll never see you again. Bye, love you. And that's just been like my experience, and what I have noticed. So what I'm trying to say is, if he has other lady friends, try not to dwell on that too much. Now, I am going to answer your question, but I want you to understand that it just doesn't matter. Why? Because you are the majestic ass queen of your reality too. And he has no free will in your reality. Actually, nobody does. I don't even have free will because everybody's you pushed out, Nisha, even your baby. So let's see what you need to know about Gemini and his female friends. So does he have any female friends, Spirit? What does she need to know about that right now? Yeah, he does have female friends. Female friends that he's grown relationships with. And not relationships like that. I'm not saying like foundational deep relationship or anything like that. Just seeds that he's planted with other females who are his friends. Okay, and they're not very strong, deep-seated plants or anything. They're more like just loyal friends that he can count on. And if he did want to grow something with him, he could, but he hasn't yet, or he already would have. So the energy that I'm feeling around this card is it's all about trust and loyalty. Like, these other female energies in his life are people that you could probably trust and feel loyal about too. He wouldn't pick them if he thought that, they were going to mangle his mind or not bring some peace to his vortex. Because one thing this Gemini energy person doesn't like is being in limbo. It's bad enough they're already an air sign and very in their head already. And quite stuck there often. Seeking for a creative outlet in their life. So, once again, you're the majestic ass queen of your reality, Nisha. Okay? And don't get on other timelines with this Gemini and other women. Just don't do it to yourself. Don't mangle your mind more than life already has or does, okay? I hope somehow that helps. Keep me updated. Contemplate. Highest self would express their specific needs and wants. Let's see, John B. Okay, so what was my reading? Ariana. Let's see. Contemplate. What do you mean? Contemplate. It's so addictive to tangle the mind in overthinking habit of, what could go wrong once trauma bombs hit bomb after bomb in life. So you want people to make, like, I know what it's like. I mean, I had a mom who was like, the what ifs. And then what if this happens? And then, oh my God, what if? Well, now she's gone and she's passed to the other side. And it's like, what? It's become, fuck the what ifs. I just have to, get through this. I can't sit here and think about all the what ifs, because if I do, I'll go crazy. Because that's exactly what it does to you. And I noticed that once I stopped doing the what ifs, once I stopped doing, the reliving my trauma over and over and over again, which I'll never share why I have it unless I, maybe talk about the car accident, because I'm not going to mangle people's mind. They say that, like, many people have said, and I've heard all this stuff over the last, 20 years since the internet got popular, that, oh, it will empower you and others to talk about your pain and sorrow. Well, no, it won't. It will embarrass me. So I don't, and most of it I'll just take to the grave with me. But I've worked through it, and now I'm here to help people work through it too, and let them know that you can get through it 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year at a time, and take your time doing it. But yeah, it becomes addictive, because what happens is that society has it's like society, and this is all just nothing no one ever taught me. This is just stuff I've experienced, but it's like as if society has taught us to become addicted to pain. I think I've said this before. Like my friend Molly, I've had to point out to her. So actually, I felt so bad. I was like, man, I really got to tell her that she's addicted to pain. I gotta figure this out. Will she hate me forever? Kind of like the way Infinity felt about, well, if I tell my friend I wanna make love to them, am I gonna are they gonna hate me? Like, gosh, if I tell Molly that she's addicted to pain in a bad way, not just the good way with her play dates and stuff, I might lose my friend. But I told her, and now she's doing so much better, because she's not looking for that mind tangle, that addictive mind tangle. Now she will, think about her specific person and get her mind tangled about him, but at least it's not everything in life anymore. At least it's not every little scenario with every little thing. And she completely changed her career and everything, and is so much happier now. You're so welcome, John B. Sorry I stepped away for a moment. Wasn't sure if you answered me or not. I don't know if I answered yours either, Alex. I promise I am not stoned. I'm just a little sleepy. My dad just started his therapy again, so we'll have 2 weeks of crazy. Time for cuckoo. Who is still thinking about you? Oh, I'm jealous. I don't have friends. Why should he? Oh, Nisha, you're so funny, honey. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Cottonfly, what was that thing that you said I should make a t-shirt out of? I want to write it down. Do you remember? Yeah, Lourdes, you may ask. Risu, go ahead and put your question in the chat. So Ariana, who's still thinking about you? Let's find out. I'm on Ariana right now, and then we're going to do, I guess, the Lourdes, and then Ritu. You guys. And when Capricorn is got sad face on, it's not good. Capricorns are supposed to be happy and creative and capricious. So what I was saying to you, Ariana, is someone still thinking about you? Yeah, your friends are thinking about you. You've got this Three of Pentacles. Your new friends are thinking about you. You're thinking about your new friends too and what you want them to be like. You keep getting this Three of Pentacles. Have you met anybody new or anybody catch your eye this week? Or oh, you're obsessive. You can't be with no one but you. Why's everyone like that? Y'all women gonna have to learn to share your men. Hold on, you guys. I gotta take this call. So it's a chat. So give me a few minutes, guys. Sorry about this. I got a paid reading on the call center, but they didn't call like to talk on the phone. They called to just chat, which is okay because then I make a little bit of money. So basically, this client wants to know, where does she stand with this guy after having sex with him twice? After having a raging meltdown and saying he was going to leave, she was going to leave, threatened him to leave. Okay. Guess not. Guess she left. Oh well. I didn't want to answer the question anyways. Incoming call. I guess I will answer the question. Where do they stand, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? Well, he definitely wants some more action in this Eight of Swords in this world. So difficult when I get these questions because, you know, I don't understand how, I just don't understand how people can get into sexual situations where, you know, they're putting their feelings and emotions at risk, really not knowing where they stand, really knowing, you know, where to go afterwards. It's more, it's like, are you using it as a weapon, or are you using it because you really love the person and you really want to have that, spiritual tie with them? Sorry, guys, I'm back. I love you too, Nisha. I only wish the best for you and your babies. You're welcome, Ariana. Yes, M449, please subscribe to the channel if you'd like a free energy update, or you can buy a paid or in-depth reading. Everything you need to know is in the description. I'm in a paid reading now, so none of you are getting any attention at the moment. Welcome back, Jennifer Simpson. It's good to see you. Hey there, Raymond. Some of these questions. Okay, Spirit, what does this person need to know about what's going to happen later tonight and what's going to happen tomorrow? Let's see if I can tell them in 2 minutes. Oh, wait, I know. I don't need the cards. Okay, let's get back to some free live energy updates. I don't think that person's going to call back. Until the next time, they need reassurance. I kind of feel bad for her because I can see what's going on in the cards, and I can see how she's manipulating her person of interest. And I am unable to really... I'm really unable to help someone if they're not willing to do the work, and they're only willing to do the work if they're manipulating somebody through it. So I got to be careful, and I also have to be careful with the minds of people that, like, others ask their feelings, like, what's going on in their heads, like, what? So let's get back to some of these free energy updates and see what y'all need to know. Mary, welcome to the channel. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks so much for asking. Sorry that it took me a moment to get back to you guys. I was in a paid reading, and paid readings take precedence over free energy updates. But you can always buy a reading too if you'd like to get to the front of the line. So M449, I don't know if you're still there, babe, but you got a star card. If you've been abandoning something that you love, that you like, that you want, that you care about, because you can have it, so stop being so distant from it, because it's right there under your nose what you want, right? Just Spirit says, have faith, stay calm, stick up for what you believe in, defend it, and it shall be yours, all that you want. Because why? You are the star of your show. Current feelings. Nitty, are you still there? Okay, that's cool, Ariana. I'm glad you got to meet some new people this week. If I talk to Beatrice nicely next time, will it help to improve my evaluation? Influence her positively? Yes, it will, M. Lourdes. Or whoever said that. Current feelings, okay, for Kaval, for Nitty, no contact, third party situation. Okay, so here we go again. Here's another person who's asking me about someone's current feelings and saying no contact, third party situation. At the end of the day, right now, Spirit wants you to know, stop telling yourself about that no contact stuff. Okay? This person really likes you in this Knight of Swords. They want to take action with you. But all you do is constantly direct them to get on a timeline that's not with you by saying no contact, third party situation, no contact, no contact. That's what you assume. So that's what you're going to get. Just stop doing that to yourselves. My God. This person likes you. Go get him. It's your man, your woman. Mary. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much for your subscription, Mary. Living La Vida Laura. Welcome back to the Chammy. Mary, can I ask if I'll be able to meet P this summer? Sure, Mary. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, what does Mary need to know about that right now? It's Tits Out Tuesday. Please put your questions in the chat. One free question for one free card for one free subscription. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. I don't know why. Living La Vida Laura. Okay, so right now what you need to know, Mary, is, and they are asking themselves too, am I going to get to meet this person? They really want to go to higher ground with you in this Six of Swords. So stay calm, just relax. You got what you want already. It's coming in. Okay, just start thinking about who you would be, what you'd be doing, what you'd be talking about when you guys meet. I need some mental hair therapy. Just have fun, Mary. Laura Pretty, hi. I liked him sub. May I ask if Alex will contact me in March? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now, Laura. You're so welcome, Nitty. No telling yourself that you're not in contact anymore. You are not separate from your specific person. Don't care about the third party. Stay away from that timeline. Don't even give them your energy. Okay? Not worth it. Don't make it any harder on yourself than it already is. So, what you need to know right now is no, they won't. They won't contact you in March. But there is a possibility that in this Three of Swords, okay, that they will contact you eventually, maybe even in March. Why are they not contacting you? Because you're in two states. It's like you're going back and forth and back and forth. What do you want? You want them to contact you or not? Start thinking about what you would be saying. Start thinking about how it would be like, okay? Don't sit around and wait for it to happen, because it's already happened. There's a reality where they've already reached out this March. All right? Stop blocking the flow. And just sit back and receive, and let the universe surprise you so that you can receive and stop sitting around waiting for it, wanting it. Okay? It's already yours. You're welcome, Mary. Just give me a moment, guys, for a second. I just need a moment. Jennifer, is the energy still positively yes for meeting up with Pisces this month? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Contemplation. Maybe. I feel like you guys are looking for ways in to make it happen. But you know what? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to happen, whether it's today, tomorrow, this month, next year. Got to take action, though, okay? Got to take action towards it. Just like you would if you ordered, yourself a ladder from Amazon so you could climb out of your tower. Because you cut your hair so that Prince Charming can't climb up. But you still want to get down. Get down, get down. You would trust Amazon to bring your ladder. So just trust the universe that they're going to bring this person to you, okay? Raymond, Flo Rida, Toe Bear. Are you from Florida? Raymond. Me too. I'm from the West Coast. No, I did, sweetheart. I just did you, Jennifer, like 5 seconds ago. You're welcome, M449. Cool, Raymond. I think that's awesome. High five. It's so weird because, like, growing up on the West Coast of Florida, and then when I moved more north, I was like so confused. So confused because of the way the sun and the way the sun and the moon and everything rises. I couldn't understand how I was on the West Coast on the East Coast. Hold on a second. Gotta take this call. Oh, it's her. She's back. So I'm in a paid reading that is just a chat. If you need a free live energy update or a paid reading, please let me know. Just put it in the chat in YouTube, and I'll be right back. Hey, Daddy, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Spirit, Michaela wants to know, is Abby back in Jesus' life? Spirit, what does she need to know about that right now? Why do I keep getting disconnected from this client? It's ridiculous. God, I just wish she would call like a normal person. It's cheaper to call me than text me. Sorry, guys, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting my hair in a curl.
Incoming call.
Who calls a grief counseling call center with their phone at 1%? Oh, I guess I'm just gonna let this person talk. I'm back in the channel for a moment. Raymond, Jennifer. Timestamp would have been like right when you said that. I had just like ended your reading, Jennifer. Energy reading. You want an energy reading, Raymond? Sure. I've got the Golden Girl cards. So, hey, Andrea, welcome back. Yes, sweetheart. I'm on a chat right now with a paid reading. I'm going to make a class to help people not be jealous, to find their inner fucking and unfuck it, so that people can have healthy, harmonious, happy relationships, sexually, emotionally, friendly, whatever. Can't we all just be friends? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's do that energy update for you, Raymond. Spirit, what does Raymond need to know right now? Quick energy update for Raymond, Spirit. Hello, Sakshi. How are you? Sakshi. It kind of sounds silly. Is that really your name? Are you just trying to be silly with a name like Sakshi? Like, are you? Okay, so first I'm doing an energy update for Raymond real quick. So, Spirit, what does Raymond need to know right now? I'm not so sure about your name, Sakshi. Not knowing who to share your cup of love with, Raymond? Pick the one that makes you want to paint them, Spirit says. Page of Cups is all about getting in touch with your inner child and being creative and fun and escaping maybe your mental prison in that way. So I hope somehow that helped, Raymond. Please keep me updated. Sakshi, let's see what you need to know right now about this person's love for you. Let me get my call center back online. Sorry for being totally blunt with everybody's readings tonight, but it's Tits Out Tuesday, so. And I've had it up to my tits with no contacts and third parties and okay, so Sakshi, this is what you need to know right now. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, they love you. You got the Lover's card. So make some loving choices for yourself, for them, for your loved ones. Start really thinking about what it would feel like if you were able to, or they were to express their feelings. What would they say? What would you talk about? They do love you. They do care about you despite circumstances. And I hope somehow that helps. Suman. Okay. What is Leo Carlos' current feelings? Okay, Andrea will be Andrea. Andrea, what are Carlos's current feelings for Andrea's spirit? Suman, you'll be next. So it looks like, Andrea, the current feelings are Three of Pentacles. They're really looking forward to having a good time with you, creating something special. Getting together with you, friends, maybe going out and meeting new friends, or getting together for some healthy competition like, bowling or pool or sports or a concert or something to that effect. So it's just up to you. What do you want? Who's next? Oh yes, Suman, career advice. Spirit, what does Suman need to know about career advice right now? So are you juggling different options for work? Are you juggling your financial and emotional security because of it? What do you want? What do you want, Suman? Take action in picking the outcome you want. Stick with it and just know that it's already yours. Don't waver in your faith about it, because that's when you're going to start getting yourself in limbo and feeling stuck in everything in your career path. I'm sorry, Andrea. I hope that you guys will see each other soon. Okay? Spirit says you will. You will see each other soon. Suman, it's going to be okay. Maybe you need a new career in aviation. Spirit, if you give any extra advice to Suman, just one more card, please. I feel like just drawn to get you an oracle card, Suman, on that whole career guidance thing. Maybe next time? I feel like what Spirit needs you to know is that it's time to put the desperation aside and really think about what Suman wants. Yeah? Well, you're not alone. I mean, yesterday they had to mop me up off the floor. I just turned into a puddle of green slime. But look, just, you can't have what you want. If you could get on this strict mental diet, yeah, you too could deal with your mental hair illness. So make sure that you think about, maybe having a career change so that you're happier all the time instead of going through these mood swings. Because the most important thing to understand is that you can create it. Okay? Well, it's pretty cold in the apartment right now, so. So I'm going to probably cut the chat and channel out soon. If nobody new joins here soon for any energy updates. I am going to keep the chat open, though, for a little while longer for energy updates and paid readings. Hey, Sophie. How are you, sweetheart? I'm good. I'm up late. Up all night. Late. You want an energy update? Okay, cool. You want oracle or tarot cards? So don't forget, y'all, there's a contest in the description. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment in the lives. Sure, dear. So you want to know their energy towards you. All right. Spirit, what does Sophie need to know about that right now? Oh, High Priestess. They see you as this High Priestess. They like something about you that's mysterious, and they want to explore it. I hope somehow that helps. And also remember, Spirit's working on things for you behind the scenes. So really think about what you want and follow your heart. He has a girlfriend? So what? Circumstances don't matter. He lost you. That was your choice. You can fix it. You can get him back. You know I'm here for you. So keep me updated, okay? Good luck, babe. Let me know how it goes. Just remember, don't let those circumstances, don't make the mistake I made and let it be a circumstance. And let it become a limiting belief because, So if nobody new comes in soon, I'm going to go ahead and close the chat because it is quite late here. I've been on for about an hour and a half almost. Thank you all so much for the likes, the subscriptions, the chat. So I think I just hit 900 subscribers. So once I reach 1,000, there's gonna be a giveaway. I'm gonna give somebody a tarot deck. I'm not sure what tarot deck yet, but somebody's gonna get a tarot deck. Raymond, you're on the West Coast? I'm from Clearwater Beach. Enjoy your night, Sophia. Thank you, honey, for coming in and chatting and liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Right on. My sister-in-law's from there. She's been with my brother since they were like 15. It's a very long time. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Florida. I heard it's changed a lot. They talked about the riptide today on the ocean, and we didn't have a lot of that. I mean, we had it, but it wasn't like as bad as I'm. And some of the stuff that I've heard about, like the iguanas and everything, I'm pretty freaked out. I mean, growing up in Florida is one thing, but growing up knowing that you could get eaten anywhere at any time, it was pretty weird as well. I'm kind of glad that I live in a place now where, I mean, I'm not going to walk out to my car and get eaten accidentally. It is fun, isn't it? I don't miss, wearing my face on my chest. But I do miss the beach. Yeah. I'd have to say that, do they even have cool days down there anymore? Yeah, swimming at night is so nice. But yeah, there's like great places out there, like the beaches, Tarpon Springs and Honeymoon Island. Yeah, my sister-in-law and my brother met in high school when they were 15, and they've been together ever since. They're a lot older than me. Decaf coffee. Someone bought some mocha hazelnut coffee creamer, so I took it upon myself to freak out and have some coffee. So we'll see who comes in the next 10 minutes. And if nobody comes in for an energy update or a paid reading in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to close the chat. What's his name? Not Raymond. Well, he doesn't live there anymore. So I highly doubt that you guys have met. What do you like about living down there? Is it just because like it's fun and it's warm? Like, what's your favorite thing about living in Florida? I think for me, my favorite thing was you can always get fresh seafood, and you can go to the piers and just check out nature. I mean, there's just so much there about nature that you can be so close to all the time. Whereas like when you live more up north, it's colder, so you got to be in more often than not. Also, I don't know, is everything still open all the time down there, or is it like closed more now? Closed down more now since the pandemic happened. Yeah. I used to go camping at Cadillac Mountain, but I don't live in New England anymore, so I don't. Yeah, I didn't think it was the same either. And I wouldn't want to live back on the west coast of Florida unless I was like waking up every morning in my condo or house on the beach, looking literally like out the window at this. Like I just don't see myself getting into those urban or suburban neighborhoods anymore and sweating my face off and looking at the ugly that is not the beach. I just felt like once I got out of Florida, it was almost like culture shock. Yeah, that's why I left. It just got to the point where it's like, what am I doing here? I never saw people my age, never saw people my parents' age, unless I, went to school. And I just feel like I mean, the music scene, just everything about it, just, I don't know. The older I got, the less I enjoyed it. And it's funny because, like, so many people, the older they get, the more they want to move down there. But I want to see the world. I wanted to see the world, and I want to see more of the world. I don't want to be stuck in bumfuck Florida. Hi, welcome, Apollo, to the Tammy. How are you today? Yeah, I have my own dictionary of words. So Tammy is channel in my dictionary. I'm not dead yet, so there's that, yeah. Thank goodness for that. Have you guys seen the housing market? It's shit. Oh, thanks, Dad. I don't really want people watching me eat on YouTube, so.
You
Oh, I want it. Hey, Jeremy, how are you? Not trying to be rude. Knowing your own astrology doesn't help. So funny. Yeah. Raymond and I are just sitting here talking about Florida and how much it sucks. Andrea, so what are you doing looking for a house? You gonna buy or are you gonna rent? I'm eating watermelon. I'm eating Lala Meme. That's what I call watermelon in my dictionary. Lala Meme. Oh, it's so hard, Andrea. They make it impossible. I'm on my third fucking approval, pardon my French. I'm kind of nervous because it's going to be the third hard inquiry. I've been a renter my whole life. I just went out of the renting game. I'm tired of the head games. I can't take it much more.
That's not true. When you bought yours out of the house.
I know, Dad. I know y'all have the house, but I can't remember it. It was one. So, like, everything that's under 200K is garbage. And even if it's between 200K and 300, it could be garbage. And then you go there and you pay your $500 for your inspection, and it's garbage. I'm not too picky. I just want to make sure that the roof and the floor are not going to cave in. You know that the house is not going to be on a septic tank. And I don't want to live in a parangi. I don't care how pretty that parangi is. I'm not going in one. I love the north too, especially in fall. But I do not want to ever live there again because I do not want to dig myself out of my house ever, ever, ever again. Hell no. A parangi. So that's Greek for, thank you, Daddy. That's Greek for mobile home. Now, I have nothing against mobile homes. I'm just terrified of tornadoes. And now I've been in a tornado in a house. And that was, so I can't even imagine what it would be like to be in a metal box, like a mobile home or something, and there's a tornado. Hell no. I've got Gypsy Carla on one side, Breaking Bad Motor on the other. Shit. I've been there. Promise. I used to live in Revere Beach, and my bedroom window when I was like 15 years old was this far from the bar next door. Yeah, but even if it's a fixer-upper, like, first of all, FHA is not going to go for that, okay? And then, I haven't gone the USDA route, but at the same time, I don't think that I want to live out in the middle of nowhere. That really freaks me out. Really freaks me out to think about, like, living in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Georgia, or Tennessee, or the South. Like, I just don't want that. I love the South, don't get me wrong, but there are things about the South I don't love. Education. I don't know. I was too busy trying to get an education to pay attention, so. When too many dead bodies showed up on Revere Beach, so we moved. Hey, JD, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm hanging out. I was just going to close readings pretty soon here. And then some more people came in. So if any of you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. Because I'm going to log soon and go and eat some Filipino food that I made earlier today. And go pack my apartment so I can move to I don't know where. A U-Haul, I guess. Welcome home, JD. What does Spirit want you to know this time? I don't know, JD. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now. I don't know. Ride him, cowgirl. I don't know. I feel like what Spirit's saying is that you've had a long day. It's time to get comfortable, chill out. And even if you need to be in 2 states, that's okay right now. But just make sure that you get to the point where you are comfortable, relaxed, and really into the feeling and the knowing of what you want and that it's already yours. That it's already yours. Excuse me. I'm going to turn this annoying alarm off. Here, shut up. So yeah, sit back, have a spirit yourself, and just nurture yourself right now, okay, JD? Yep. Definitely put yourself first. It's almost maybe you've been staying, maybe what Spirit's trying to convey is that you've been staying in one state where, you're putting them first and everybody else first instead of yourself. It's time for, you to be like, be groovy or leave, man. I don't know why my video is backwards on YouTube. That's really weird to me. I'm okay, Nisha. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, it's so important to put yourself first and, and believe in yourself too, and believe in what you want. Try not to make it harder than it already is with your thoughts and feelings. It's so easy to go and be conditioned into having the negative thoughts or feelings. But at the end of the day, you can uncondition yourself from that brainwashing. You really can. Oh my God, my hair needs to grow now. So Nisha, I was shopping around for U-part wigs, and then I was thinking maybe I can just make my own U-part wig or V-part wig. And I found one U-part wig that I liked. It was like the length that I wanted and everything. But I'm glad I held off because nobody had reviewed them yet. But I was waiting for a review to come in. The first review is like $150 for 150 hairs. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make my own U-part wig for sure. So I might make a video about that. That might be fun. I love wigs. Sometimes I wish I had 3 heads so that I could wear 3 amazing hairstyles every time I'm anywhere I'm at. I can almost put it in a little tiny itty bitty baby ponytail. I feel so naked without my hair. But I needed a change. I needed something fun. I'm still gonna paint stars on it. Maybe clouds too. Yeah, okay, good. So you have lots of positive thoughts and desires. What are you doing with them? Share us your secret. Share with us your secret. I wonder if there's anything I can do to just make it grow a little bit longer. I'm due for a trim anyway soon. I need these blunt bangs to just be just a little bit thinner on the edge. I could probably do it myself, but I don't know. I almost put rainbows in it today, Nisha. I almost put rainbows in it. If I put rainbows in it, it would look 10 times cooler when I do this than just absolutely crazy. Oh God, now I look like Nancy from The Crab. Lord help me. I hope someday that YouTube will definitely consider giving these live chats like a Zoom feature where people want to use, video chat like this with me, they can, or with whoever's doing a live. And each person that had a channel could just choose if they wanted to use that feature or not. Thank you, Nisha. I'm definitely having some mental hair illness today and yesterday. And I always have really great hair cutting scissors, but the ones that I want, I pack them and I can't remember where they are, and it's been 6 months. So every time I do find hair cutting shears, somebody has used them for something other than hair. And I can't put that. No one should be putting that kind of scissor on their hair. Cut it, trim it, nothing. I don't know what it is about me and my hair. I have this strange love affair. Look at my dog back here just itching his head nonstop. Are you itchy, baby? It's just me. I love you too. He's the best dog ever. Well, don't get this haircut, Raven, because you'll be very unhappy with it. You'll wake up looking like Vegeta in the morning from Dragon Ball Z. I'm going to try some new shampoo and conditioner, though, so maybe that will help. know. I like my hair. I just, I think what it is, Nisha, is that for so many years, I had really long hair. So I always had this long hair to do something fun with. Braid, style, whatever. And I'm used to that. I like that. I like doing fun things to my long hair. But then it's like, then I lost my hair because somebody put shave powder in it. And then I was just never right again. But it is doing a lot better than it was, say, a couple years ago. I mean, I've tried some things, Then once, once I decided that maybe I'll just try some crazy things too, I kind of became obsessed with painting my hair and coloring it. Hey, Maria, how are you? So yeah, it became like an addiction, Nisha, when it fell out, because I went through like so much pain and suffering. Like, I still to this day don't understand why that person did what they did to me. And really not sure if I believe in karma or not, and if it will ever, if returning to sender is even enough. But I sure have had a lot of fun with my hair since it's grown back. And even though it grows slow and it does weird things, at least I have hair. But I had to do a lot of crazy stuff to get it to start growing back again. Like, those needle roller things? Those microdermabrasion needle rollers? Yeah. Maria. I know it's been a minute. I missed you too, honey. Hey, Liz. It's going good. I'm probably going to shut the chat down here soon. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to close readings because we've been on the line almost 2 hours. My phone died, Liz. I'm charging it. Thank you, Nisha, so much. I appreciate it. I feel like I have a bad wig on. Oh, good. Yeah, keep working towards that. So, hoping and wishing. Hoping and wishing and wishing and hoping. I feel like hoping and wishing is good. I want you to hope and wish. But I want you to be careful with your thoughts when you're hoping and wishing. Because hoping and wishing can turn into 30 years. Hoping and wishing can turn into a lot of things if you're not careful with your thoughts and your feelings. So while you're hoping and wishing, make sure that you're believing too, and once again, you're imagining the yumminess of it all and like what it would be like. Also, don't be afraid to take action and ask them out on a date too. Even if it's just to say, even if if it's just to be like, just to show you appreciation or something. But once again, don't do anything that's going to trigger you as well, Maria. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, it is a long time. How's everything with me? Well, the bank is still stupid, and they haven't helped me at all, and we're on week 1.5 of lies and deceit from Wells Fargo. I should write a novella about it. Let's see what else. Nothing really new in the, finding a home. I just don't know what to say or do because it's like I have to wait for my dad to, can't just like get up and leave. Like I can't just get up and go and find a place either, because it's getting so expensive. I'm not even sure where or what to do. If the bank could just help me, I could definitely get into a new place. But I'm not going to get into a new place unless the slumlord gives me a reference, which I totally deserve a reference after paying $135,000 in rent and taking care of his place. I've been a loyal, honest, and responsible tenant for 10 years almost. And if I could just get these fucking bank check copies of my rent checks, I won't need to worry about him filling out any paperwork for me to get a grant, and I won't have to worry about him having to lord it over me on whether or not he's going to give me a reference to say I was a good tenant or not, because at least I'll have proof that I paid my rent on time before the 1st of every month in the last year. What do you mean I need a new lender? I just got a new lender. I'm going to be on my 3rd pre-approval. I'm losing my mind. What I need is a new fucking bank that works. Okay? To think that Wells Fargo is this irresponsible, I just can't believe it. I am almost there. You know what I do, you guys, before I go to bed? I just think about the house I picked, and I think about, like, being in this scenario with you all. Even when I'm sitting here now, as if I'm in the house, and where would I be in the house, and where would Dad be eating his oatmeal, and would we be in this room right now, or would we be in another room in that house? And I try to live from there. Yeah, I still get stuck in this 3D reality, but these are all things that help me feel closer to my goals and finding a home. I don't know what's going to happen tonight or tomorrow. I mean, money may come through, and the universe might plop a house down on me without killing me, and no tornadoes, please. But yeah, it's all going to work out, Liz. It is. It really is. It's all worked out so far. Yes, you may ask a question, Maria. What does Spirit want to tell me about me and your love story? Let's find out right now. If I missed anybody else's energy update, please feel free to put it in the chat, your question. I told everybody earlier, now that I'm at 900 subscribers, once I hit 1,000, somebody's going to win their own tarot deck. I don't know what tarot deck yet, but there is going to be a gift given out. Spirit, what does Maria need to know right now about her love story? What does she need to know about that, Spirit? Yes, light at the end of the tunnel. I know, right? You get this card a lot, this Queen of Swords. So I feel like what Spirit needs you to know about this Queen of Swords is nostalgia. Like, you have like fond memories of, a time in your life when love wasn't so sharp. Okay? A time in your life when love was easier. So Spirit just needs you to find the sense of humor in everything right now in regards to your love story so that you can find your way through it. I feel like the most important thing for you to understand about your love story is that, it can cut like a knife, but it doesn't have to. Only if you make it that way it will. So I hope somehow that's helped. The most important thing is to keep your resilience right now, and make those fun memories that make you have nostalgia in general about love. I mean, really light at the end of the tunnel. Well, even if you're not, you don't have to. Continuing to be positive is one thing. So, but really believing is another. Like, you know what? I was saying this earlier that, I had not a good day yesterday. And I ended up melting into a big pile of, green slime, and they had to pretty much mop me up. You can have a meltdown and still not be wavering from your faith in what you want, and that is already yours. But if you can't get into the feeling of something, you could be waiting around 30 years for it. Unfortunately. So you can continue to be positive, especially if it helps you, because even if you're not feeling positive, it's really about being balanced. Balanced. This person that you want to date, that you want to go on a date with, that you like, that you care about, Maria, they don't have any free will in your reality. Okay? They just don't. And I've been on this kick all day about why does no one have free will in reality? Well, it's because free will does not matter, and it's not an issue to be worried about, because at the end of the day, people act, feel, and think according to your assumptions. So play the role you give them, or that you want to give them. They always did, even before you knew about it. So I'm just here to tell you to really marinate on that, okay? And I want to know why girls are so like, he has to do it all the time. Like, he has to pick up the phone. He has to call. He has to make contact. He has to do it all for me. Like, he has to ask me to marry him. He has to ask me on the date. I just don't get it. Why? I asked the guy who wants to marry me, and then I knew I was going to break up with him because of how he just didn't care. Can you imagine if I'd never asked him to marry me? How deep in would I be already? How many years would I have lost? Who knows? Thank God I asked. The next one won't say no. I mean, this one didn't say no either. He just said, sure. And then forgot about it. Plus lied to me 5 minutes after I proposed, and he said yes. So it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Sometimes you ask a question and you get the answer you really needed. So just remember that too, Maria. Yes, Liz, you can get an energy update. Yes, Manzu, please put your question in the chat. I got your question, Manzu. Okay, hey, Liz, do you have any specific question before I close the portal? I'm closing the portal in about 5 minutes. Closing the portal in about 5 minutes. Is there anybody else I missed? Ruby, are you okay? You're so welcome, Maria. I hope somehow that helps. Liz. Let's see what you need to know right now. Ruby. Do your best to not stay in two states. It's like you've got Phil and Jack, and Phil and Jack, and Phil and Jack, and this one and Jack, and this one and Jack, and this one and Jack. Stop going back and forth in your head. Just stay with the one that you want to be, because there's all kinds of different realities where, you're with this one, you're with that one, you're with this one, you're with that one. But it's all about getting in touch with the frequency that you want the most and staying there. I know that sounds really confusing, but we can talk about it more later. The Chariot's definitely about staying balanced so that you can make movement, through the state, with the state that you should be in. Like, which wolf are you feeding, the good one or the bad one? And they're about him. So marinate on that a little bit and let me know. It's as if like right now he doesn't know what he wants. Got this card earlier. 7 of Cups. He's got so many options. He's just thrown the cards on the table and been like, let him eat cake. I don't know why Spirit said that. Shanika, what does Cody still love me? And did he mean what he said on the phone? Okay, so Shanika, we're closing the portal in 3 minutes. That's 2 questions. It's 1 question for 1 card for 1 subscription. So, hi, does Cody still love you? Yeah, Cody still loves you, especially if you love him. Okay, what did he mean when he said on the phone earlier about marrying you? I don't know. What did you mean? Everybody is you pushed out. Usually people don't lie. When people don't just say, marry me, and then lie to you. Okay? So snap out of it. He asked you to marry him. Be happy. Enjoy it. Have fun. Manzu, okay, April month reading for you in 1 card, 30 days. I can try. Get some cheesecake. Or go on a diet. I don't know. The devil is just trying to let you know there's going to be a lot of temptation. So have fun. And don't eat too much cheesecake. Spirit. We're going to close the portal here in a minute. And don't be nervous, Maria. He'll say yes. JD, can I get paid for a general reading? Yeah, JD, you can pay for a general reading real quick. I don't know. You'll have to be counting the calories or something. You'll have to be watching it, out for it. Not all temptations are bad, but not all temptations are good. It's kind of like every sinner is a saint and every saint is a sinner. So pick your poison, man. Molly, what you doing? Yes, pretty much, Manzu. Spirit said don't cheesecake to you, but have fun while you're doing it. Okay, maybe cheesecake once. But just be careful, okay? Be good to yourself. Your health is very important. Jesus, thank you so much for the donation. Let me look and see. Did you leave a question? Okay, sure. Yeah, let's get into that right now. So I'm going to do a paid live reading for JD right now in the chat. And it could take a while. So I'm closing the portal after JD. So this will be the last reading for tonight. So if anybody new comes in, just let them know Molly, if you wanted a free energy update, let me know. I can always send it to you in text later. Or we can just get into it right now real quick. Girl, you're lucky, Molly. Just keep doing it, girl. Doing it and doing it and doing it on. Okay? So let's see.
Incoming call.
I cannot believe I'm getting a phone call right now. JD, I have to answer that. Give me 5 minutes. Antonio, how are you today? How can I help you?
I'm doing well, yourself?
I'm doing good. What's going on? Do you need someone to talk to or you need a reading?
I just need some, that's a good question. So my girlfriend and I've been going out for about a year now, and, things haven't been easy, but, just today she kind of blindsided me. She wasn't happy, this and that, and, she left me, so I'm just trying to get some answers see if it's done or what's going on, I don't know.
So once again, it's never done unless you want it to be done. I just want to let you know that free will doesn't matter in this issue, so don't be worried about that. People act, feel, and think according to your assumptions. So play the role you give them because you always did before you knew about it. Now let's go ahead and see what the cards say. I just want you to know that you can get what you want, have what you want in this relationship if you know what you want. Don't let the cards make you think that you can't have, be, and do whatever you want, because what Spirit needs you to know right now is that you obviously have put a lot of time in the Seven of Pentacles into this partnership. So what do you want to achieve from it? It's not over until you say it's over, okay? And there's no fat lady to sing. So what's going on? Do you know what you want, Antonio?
I do want to be with her. I do want to be with her, yeah.
So you do want to be with her, and have you told her this? And ask how she wants to operate around it yet. Because, see, now you have a Six of Swords. This is really showing that this person feels like they're in the same deep waters with you. I bet you 99.9% right now they're at home or wherever they are thinking and feeling the same thing. Well, built a lot of stuff up with this dude and this person. Well, I wonder if they're wanting to get back together, if they're thinking about me, or if there's even a chance. They want to take you to higher ground in this Six of Swords. And I can hear in your words that you do feel the same about this person.
Well, she told me she's not in love with me no more.
She's lying.
Happy relationship.
She's lying. Okay, everybody's you pushed out. She's going to tell you whatever she can because she wants to play games. Okay, that's how most of them are like, all right? They want to play games. Oh, if I'm distant from him, if I ignore him, if I tell him what I really don't want, he'll just want me so much more. It's a game that women play, okay? And it's sick. And I know that there's
it hurts, so
it does. It's absolutely sickening, and I can't believe that it just keeps going on. Now there are some men that are, game players too. But this sitting back in your feminine energy bullshit is it's just too much, pardon my French, especially for someone like me who's like really down to earth and really wants to help people. Like, at the end of the day, what your assumption is of it though is really what you're gonna play out. Okay, cards can tell you that yes, you've built a lot up with this person. Yes, they're feeling the same as you do. Yes, stay calm. They want to work this out, but you've got to still do the work. The strict mental diet. The thoughts and feelings. Do you even still feel yummy about this person at the end of the day? And how much resistance is there, Antonio? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I know. So you don't know. So Spirit. See, you don't know. You don't know. So Spirit can't help you. I mean, Spirit can help you, but you've really got to think about what you want first. So what is the next question that you asked? What was that one that you just said?
I just said, is there someone else maybe she's talking to or interested in? Or, I don't know.
It doesn't matter because she's your woman. But let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that, right? No, there's nobody else. And if she tells you there is, she's lying. Okay?
So what do you think? Well, she honestly, I haven't cried like that in a long time. So how do you think?
You've got a reverse King of Pentacles. So how do I think what?
Like, how do you think she'll feel knowing that she hurt me so bad tomorrow? Like, I blocked her. I said, goodbye. You don't want to be with me? Don't be with me.
You didn't
luck.
And you did the right thing. You did what you felt was right for you at the time. There's nothing wrong with that. No putting yourself on the naughty step for that, okay? If somebody triggers you, you have the right to back out. You have the right to reject the way they're treating you. You have the right to reject that version of them and start thinking about a better version of yourself and them too if you really want to be with them. But how is she gonna feel about knowing that she hurt you? Let's see what Spirit's gonna say. I just get such a nasty feeling from this person, but maybe at the same time that's not true. Maybe they're traditionally just gonna feel like, okay, it was an opportunity, and I learned about this opportunity, and I had what I wanted out of it in this Hierophant and this Page of Pentacles. Hierophant's about, a traditional relationship. Maybe they felt they already had that with you. Maybe they felt that they had an opportunity with you in that existence. But the Justice card here is saying that the Justice card is kind of saying that, maybe they were only really in the relationship because they thought it was going to make them balanced when it did not. It's like they kept looking for something else, even though in this Three of Wands, even though they had what they were looking for. It's like they almost felt like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. But what they don't understand is they're not wise enough to understand that the grass is greener where it's actually nurtured. So you guys ended things. I can see that you ended things in the Ten of Swords. But the Knight of Pentacles shows that this person might actually still hold some kind of loyalty for you in this Knight of Pentacles. They might even want, like I said, to rekindle things and to know that she's probably going to do the traditional thing and be quite sensitive in this Queen of Cups about, hurting your feelings. At first, they might be like, yeah, I thought so. But then they're going to think about it again. And they're going to feel bad about hurting anybody's feelings at the end of the day. Because they don't want their feelings hurt. Maybe their feelings were hurt too. But at the same time, it just sounds like a game that they're playing all the way around. A game to control. Well, it's like, does she feel it's over for her? Well, I don't know. I mean, how much of a game does she want to play? She might be getting off on this.
She's over in herself.
She wants to really be everybody's best friend in this Six of Wands. Does she want it to be over? I feel like she does not want it to be over. She's quite excited about anything and everything that has to do with this because she's bored in this Four of Cups. She's bored. And so anything that she could create, even if it's a mess, is fun for her, unfortunately, right now. She's very distant in her manners in the Star card. Very distant from having any kind of belief or any kind of real, and I hate to give you all this bad news about this person, but it's really not your fault. I mean, you did the right thing in blocking this person. Don't do anything that's going to trigger you.
She's been through a hard time, but I've been through a hard time too.
We all have. Life is.
We all have. Right?
Yeah, we all have. But life also isn't meant to have. Life isn't meant to be sick. We're sitting here. We're actually sitting here, Antonio, to have fun. Did you know that? And we learn all this BS, and then we have to reprogram ourselves when we want to get a little bit more spiritual and deep, and learn how to refollow our inner compass after the brainwashing. So there is somebody new that's going to come into your life, but you've got to turn your back on these servings, on serving yourself feelings and emotions that don't serve you in this Five of Pentacles, which shows a lady with her hand, it's cut, and she's holding it close to her heart. It's raining in this card. Now, the light on the church it's on. Somebody's home to help her. Somebody's going to come in that does respect you and have the respect that you deserve in this Nine of Wands, that will want to build a new foundation with you in this Tower. Ten of Wands, you're going to have to be responsible with your strict mental diet, your feelings and your thoughts about yourself and what you really want so that you can create this new adventure, this new love story for yourself and this Fool. Now, you can listen back to this reading anytime you want, but just think about what you said, man. You don't know. You don't know what you really want anymore. She's hurt you.
So do you think I should just leave this relationship alone? just see what happens.
Yeah, and I do. And I think that I feel like Spirit needs you to know that it's time for you to put yourself first, put yourself back on your pedestal. You're the majestic ass king of your reality. You see what I'm saying? Like, be groovy or leave, man. Burn all the idols down. Rewrite your own love history. It's just strangely perfect timing. These are all just oracle cards that I'm picking up that, there's love and light, but there's shadow and hate too. So go through this dimensional shift, because there's a miracle mile here for you. You will find the love you want once you figure out what kind of love you want, okay? What kind of person you want, what kind of partnership you want. So go to bed tonight as if you already have it. Don't think about her. Think about what you want. Not this. Don't make it extra harder for yourself. So we have 50 seconds. Just know that I'm here for you if you have a wobble or you want to talk more. But it is pretty late here where I'm at. And just keep me updated, okay? Get some rest. You're so welcome. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. JD, let's get to your reading right now. Thank you so much for taking the time to just let me help that guy out for a minute. And you want to know what's going on for you in the rest of the month, correct, JD? So I'm in a paid reading now with JD. So I'm going to do a paid reading for JD. This is the last reading tonight that I'm doing. I've already closed the portal up. I had to take that last client real quick on the call center. I just wanted to know while he's thinking to contact me. Yes, especially if you're thinking the same thing, Nafisa, please go call them. So JD, let's get back to your, excuse me. I think I need a drink. Let me get a drink. Be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Thanks so much for your patience. Whew. I needed some pineapple juice. Okay. Whew. Okay, Spirit, what does JD need to know right now? I'm doing him the same. Okay. Hi, Little to Lauren. You came a little bit too late, honey. I'm doing a paid reading right now for JD, and I've told everyone that I'm closing the portal. I've closed the portal after JD because I've been on for so long right now. I've been on for almost 2.5 hours. I miss the blue hair too. So just real quick, I'm just gonna pick this deck up real quick. Carry your weather. I feel like what Spirit wants you to know right now about that is that consider your feelings, your emotions, and your thoughts in regards to, relating it to weather and the change in weather, and carrying your thoughts and feelings well. So, JD, what does Spirit need to know right now about the rest of their month? Wow. Spirit's eager to tell you. Something going on with your career, your finances. I think your puppy wants you, Dad. You're so welcome. Loyal to Lauren. I hope you're doing well, dear. General for the rest of the month, Spirit. Spirit says they might go a little bit into April. How sweet. You're feeling lost on your opportunities. Don't feel lost if you're feeling lost on opportunities for the rest of the month, because there's something that you've been co-creating with the universe, with Spirit, that is going to be coming in quickly here for you. You might know what that is. Well, hi, Booger. You want to cuddle, don't you? We're going to cuddle in a minute, baby. Hey, Jaja, welcome back to the channel. Jaja, go ahead and think deep about what that feels like when you talk about it. I'm in a paid reading right now, and I'm going to be closing the portal, so I would just want you to go to bed tonight and really think about what that change feels like for you. I mean, you're asking what you're being called to change about yourself, but I think you know in your heart. We could talk about it more later. I'll be back tomorrow. You can always email me. The email address is in the description. Maybe you're going to get some understanding in regards to your love life situation, or the person that you are seeking understanding in regards to a partnership, whether it be professional or romantic. Spirit, what does JD need to know? Well, we'll get into it, JD. We'll definitely get into that thing with the finances that when I get there, because I got several cards to go over with you. Let me just turn my phone down so I'm not distracted. Is your finances going through some cosmic fuckery? I know mine are. You're so welcome, Jaja. Okay, that's very interesting. So it does show that you have been doing the work You may have even had to spell it out. Spirit says, I see that you are here and I am glad that you came. I'm seeing that in this Two of Pentacles, this Knight of Cups. In regards to your finances, are you juggling around a lot of opportunities to make more cash, or are you in a situation where you're offering out your emotional financial security, or you're in a situation where you've worked really hard to achieve what you want, but you feel like you don't have an opportunity to share it enough or create the financial and emotional security you want in your life. But Spirit says you're definitely on the right path with whatever it is you are doing with your finances or career, even if it feels like one day's feast, one day's famine, or maybe it feels like once you get ahead of yourself, you're back to square one. But you got an Empress and a beautiful cup of love here. It's almost as if Spirit's trying to say, don't worry, somebody's coming in to help you with this. Someone who puts you on their pedestal. Someone who wants to not only offer that cup of love, but help you out with your dreams. There might be some conflict that might be going on in your head about circumstances. Maybe there's some limiting beliefs. You're looking for jobs. So yeah, somebody's going to see you though in this light here and offer you exactly what you're looking for. You need to get on your pedestal, snapping some Z's, and you need to start thinking about, or even writing it out. I have the most amazing job that I've always wanted. It's my dream job. This is what it's like. This is how it feels to have this. If you haven't already, of course. But just keep in mind that, maybe you might have to find something, like, here we go. Like, you're looking, you're afraid you're not going to find the opportunity. Spirit says you might have to get a little bit creative about it. Might have to take something that you don't want to do right now so that you can do what you do want later. Just to keep that roof over your head, just to keep that food on the table, just to keep extra cash around. But look, somebody's going to leave. You might be feeling kind of smug about this whole, finding a job thing. But what Spirit says is someone's definitely going to, give you the relief that you need so that you can build this new foundation in this tower with your finances, your career, and your life in general. You got this person, they're running away with a couple swords, right? But they're sticking around to make sure that you've got something to defend yourself with. It's like, once again, this somebody's coming in to help you with your dreams, help you with the things that you want to do. And maybe it's not even going to be somebody. Maybe it is just going to be you, just a whole new, better version of you. But you're definitely going through some kind of phase of rebuilding this tower, rebuilding, maybe the bridges that you've burned in your mind, maybe rebuilding the foundation of your own financial and emotional security. But, you've been doing the work, definitely doing the work. The only thing that might be getting in the way is, you might be holding back because maybe you feel you'll miss out on something in this Three Cups. Maybe you feel like maybe you're just doubting your once again, your opportunities too often, more often than not, in this reversed Page of Pentacles. So Spirit shows, the cosmic fuckery of it all. Yes, own it. Own it, because the thing is with manifestation is that a lot of people are not understanding and owning up to it. they're not staying on their pedestal, on their throne with their magic wand and their magic cup of love. They're just flying by the seat of their pants, thinking that they have to have this before they can have that, or they have to do this before they can do that, or they, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's like I made an example the other night about how somebody asked when I had the Q&A, how do you know if your manifestation is coming in, or what about signs? What about signs? Nothing really has a meaning until you give it a meaning. And then the way I was explaining that is like I had to go back to like my extreme veganism. Like, it's like I told Ariana the first time we met, she's like, are you a goth? I'm like, goth is like an extreme way of living, just like veganism or vegetarianism or, republicanism. And I just was trying to explain that, we kind of just get brainwashed as life goes on. We're only born with two fears, and that's, being afraid of loud noises and being dropped. Everything else we learn. So through the cosmic fuckery, we learn to, like, sometimes self-doubt. Some people think it's about staying positive, but you don't have to stay positive all the time. Yeah, and if that's your goal, if that's what you want the most, you shall have it. But you've got to understand, owning and staying up on that pedestal, really believing in yourself. I believe in you. And through the cosmic fuckery, just remember that, enough is a feast. Why are you feeding the good wolf or the bad wolf every day? It's okay to cry. It's okay to have a meltdown. I had a meltdown yesterday. Okay, it was the first time I had a meltdown in ages. Like, about the subject I had a meltdown about. Okay. I'm able to go days, weeks, months now without having a major meltdown or getting unbalanced and feeling freaked out and, feeling like, oh my God, I can't stay balanced so I can take care of me and my family. I mean, it's been so long, I can't remember the last time. But yesterday, I did really good at just turning my feelings and emotions, turning my back on it. It hurt through the whole day. It hurt so much, I just thought I was going to die. I might even want to. Okay? Because there's nothing harder for me than to see someone I love and truly see the sadness behind their eyes. To see the sickness on their face from how unhappy they are in their life. Fortune favors the bold. You get this card. You've gotten this card before. You're so bold, carefree, and timeless. Okay, and Spirit saying, look, strangely perfect timing. I feel like also Spirit saying the next opportunity is going to be the next right thing. It's going to be an answer, but not a complete solution, though. Oh my God, have we gotten these cards before, girl? Because my God has answered. Okay, you definitely have this. You got this. And it's just right around the corner. It really is. Like, I feel like Spirit saying in this next right thing, it's perfect timing. That person's going to be coming in. That job's going to be coming in. That money's going to be coming in. And holding your own on that, it can get really scary and lonely. I know it can. I mean, I'm there. I'm right there with you. I feel very Six of Swords in the same boat with you on that. But remember, when you're going to the table with the job opportunity thing, like, you know what I do? Like, I just, whether it's acting, an audition for music or acting, and I'm going to apply for a job at Waffle House. It's all an audition. It all turns out the way I want it to turn out, because once again, I have it just implanted in myself, and I had to do a lot of work to do this, to stay balanced and just know it's fine. I do get still hung up though on when's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? Because those are the exciting things. But it does get frustrating, like how, because I want to know, but I like being surprised by the universe. And sometimes I've had to, excuse me, sorry I'm yawning in your reading, it's so late. Sometimes, like I said, I've even had to go about unconventional ways of keeping myself and my family off the streets by doing things I didn't want to do, like live in this damn haunted house I'm in. Never wanted to live here ever. It scared me to death. But now I'm a whole new woman because of it. And I'm glad that I did it, because I learned things that I might not have ever learned. And now I've got this whole posse of spirits that's like my army. And who wouldn't want that? Yes, you're right. Envisioning that job offer, envisioning, and not just envisioning, like imagining what it would be like to do the job. What it feels like to get the first paycheck and go spend it on something fun, even if it's just a freaking Happy Meal, if you eat Happy Meals. But what I was saying earlier about meanings and feelings and things is we get conditioned. So if you take a horse, okay, and you take it to the slaughter, they're not going to call it's melted bone juice in the Elmer's glue bottle. They've got a whole name for it to desensitize you from the fact that it's part of a horse. Same goes with me. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care if you're vegan. You telling somebody that they don't love their dog because they ate a hamburger is fucked up, and that's not how you're going to help save the planet or help get people to understand that veganism can sometimes be a healthier choice for them and their families and the planet, even if it's just once a week, by telling them they don't love their pets because they eat hamburgers. So back to the thing I was saying, JD, about the desensitizing. It doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship with a boy and a girl and a girl, a guy and a guy, or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's a business project or, people use certain techniques and terms to desensitize us. And we have to break through that. We have to break through that barrier. We got to break through that brainwashing. Like, I'm having a real hard time with this whole war thing, with Zelensky, and then news saying that he's going into Orthodox churches and kidnapping priests and putting what? And only doing it to Orthodox people. I just can't believe everything I hear. So when you're in your head, think about that. Don't think about that negative stuff that gets in it about the job and about finding the job. Because, do you want to be pork or do you want to be a piggy? Pigs are beautiful animals. And we're raised to think that they're bad and that they're filthy animals, so that we turn our backs on them. Okay? And we get desensitized because they get turned into words like pepperoni and pork chops instead of what they really are. Or you would never eat it if you could see its face and its name was on a packaging. So your thoughts and your feelings and the things that you're going through are very valid when it comes to your fears about life, because you've been conditioned to have all these things and words and meanings and signs to desensitize you from what's real and following your inner compass. Okay, I hope I'm explaining this stuff well. I'm not trying to freak anyone out through extreme veganism, but it's really sometimes the only way that I'm able to explain it to people. I floss my teeth every day with this, okay? And they call it floss, but it's really just waxed thread. I love pigs. They're just like dogs. They just have a different body, and their body is the closest to us as human beings regarding like their skin and stuff like that. Um, but I really feel very valid in saying that our feelings and our thoughts get desensitized by words and meanings that people give to things. You know, like, are you a goth? No, I'm just Greek, ancient Greek, and we are gothic by nature. But there's been a whole culture built up around it. But I hope somehow to help JD. Don't just envision, be about your vision. Okay? I never sit around and worry about the third party. Because if I sat around and worried about the third party all day, I wouldn't be here today. I would have no hair. Worrying about the third party. I don't sit around and worry about people ghosting me, so they don't. I don't worry about people lying to me, so they don't. I don't worry about people fucking with me, so they don't. I try to just be my true authentic self and help others realize that they don't have to live by other people's bullshit standards. He's married, I don't give a fuck. She's married, I don't care. They have 10 kids, so what? I'm poor, what? What? You got cancer? Huh? What's that? Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're dying? You're not dying. You are becoming immortal. I mean, I can't live anymore by those what ifs and this shit, all that shit, because it really manifested something I didn't want, which was getting stuck in this haunted house and having to watch someone that I deeply loved, you know, become fully committed to someone who tried to kill me, basically, is how it felt. And because of my shitty thoughts and feelings, not only about myself, but my outcome in life, and how it was going to be, I was very controlled by my circumstances and limiting beliefs. And I'm so glad that I was able to break free of that and find my true self. Slender Man, that sounds kind of scary, and I want to help others find their true authentic self too. I'm really just going all by like experience. I'm not going anywhere and learning anything or reading anything about anything or checking out anything else anybody's doing on YouTube. Teal Swan who? Abraham Hicks what? Sometimes I do listen to Abraham Hicks, but for some reason I get lost in the connection. And it sounds like a lot of blah, 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 which I'm probably doing right now. Blah, 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 blah. So I probably just need to get offline because I haven't eaten yet today and I'm really hungry. And I got a lot of work to do before I can even go to sleep. And I got to help my dad with therapy soon. But I just want to thank everyone who came online tonight to hang out with me. Excuse me, Ada, do you need a card or something? Let's get you a card. Sparkle, bitch, sparkle. So shine like the diamond that you are. That's your answer to your question, okay? I'm closing the portal. You feel guilty, paranoid that you're upset and your kids and all the other teachers talk about you? Stop. No more putting yourself on the naughty step. And no more reacting by raising your voice either. Okay? No more reacting that way. Why? Because you're going to stay on your pedestal. And what else have we been talking about tonight? And you're going to stay balanced and calm. Because reacting like that will get you nowhere. All right? But no putting yourself on the naughty step either. You did what you felt was right. You're validated. Your pain and suffering, I understand it, okay? You feel guilty and paranoid that you upset the kids. Well, you should be ashamed of yourself there. No upsetting the babies. Go give them hugs and apologize. But also give yourself a hug and apologize too, because, sometimes we just freak out. We're all human, okay? But next time, be the better version of yourself and don't react. If someone says something to you that you don't fucking like, you tell them back. And you know what you tell them? You tell them, I'm so sorry that you feel that way. It's just not the truth. I hope you change your freaking mind, or say it a little bit more polite. But yeah, be your true authentic self. What do you want the teachers to think about you? What do you want them to say about you? Etc., etc. with everyone. What have I been telling everyone all night? Nobody has free will in your reality, Ada. Okay, not even me. I could just be going blah, 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 and you're not hearing anything. But what you need to understand right now is everybody's you pushed out. Free will does not matter. And it is no issue to be worried about. So don't start thinking, oh, well, I don't want to mess with other people's free will. I mean, because the whole vast majority of this world is you pushed out. All right. That means that people act, feel, and think according to your assumptions. So, you play the role you give them, and they always played the role you gave them, even before you knew this. So you need to just make sure that you don't react again. Don't want to freak the kids out. And, if you want to give people something to talk about, give them something spicy to talk about. Or don't give them something to talk about at all. Give them something to figure out. Or don't give them something to talk about at all. Kind of like that song by Bonnie Raitt. Let's give them something to talk about. All right, I'm going to bed, chickadees and cat daddies. Thank you so much for joining the Chammy and coming here and hanging out on Tits Out Tuesday. I hope everybody had fun. I know I did. We're at 900 subscribers now. Let's get to 1,000. And somebody is going to win a very, very awesome tarot deck. Maybe with tits, maybe with no. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Have a good night. Thank you so much for the fun, the donations, the likes, but especially the connection. We're all connected by love. So be good to yourselves, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little bit earlier. I don't think that we can have these late nights anymore. Maybe we can, but only when it's a crazy night, right? When the clock's going cuckoo and there's therapy to be taken in the middle of the night late. Fun. Yep. Fun in the sun till your daddy takes your T-bird away. Cottonfly, I still don't know what I said or what you said I should turn into a t-shirt, but I would definitely like to hear your suggestions so that when I'm sitting here bored out of my mind, I can take those words and just do some trippy art with them. I know I haven't showed you guys my trippy art yet, but maybe I'll post something soon to share. So good night. What does Sophia from the Golden Girls say? She used to say, ciao, arrivederci, sayonara. Good night. Kalanita.